What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an all-new series with the Roshan Redemption. Today I am really excited to be bringing you guys some Pokemon Sacred Gold. Alright, let's get into this, people. And in case you guys don't know, Pokemon Sacred Gold is actually a ROM hack of Pokemon Heart Gold. And I'll explain some of the differences, I suppose, as we go through the game. No, we don't need any info because we are expert Pokemon players. But the first thing I should touch on is that this is actually not going to be a normal playthrough. This will be called Twilight. Ooh, Professor Oak. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, it actually looks like we're going to get a bit of an explanation here. So I'll hold off my explanation of what's going to be different about this playthrough. But anyway, welcome to Sacred Gold, a hack with an expansion of features. Jeez. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Alright. Let me show you a native Pokemon. And he sends out a Marill. Marill is such an awesome Pokemon. Azumarill is kind of a beast. If you guys have not used one, then definitely go and try one out. I definitely recommend it. Differences in how you raise your Pokemon. Okay. Alright. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Definitely a boy. I don't really like playing as their girl character all that much. I know some people do, but I prefer the boy character. And we're going to name ourselves Ro. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, this is not going to be a normal playthrough of Pokemon Sacred Gold. We're going to be doing what I'm going to call, at least, a Sinister challenge. And what I mean by Sinister challenge is we're only going to be using Dark-type and Ghost-type Pokemon. I repeat, we're only going to be using Dark and Ghost-type Pokemon. Which makes me really excited, because those are pretty much my two favorite types in the game. As you know, I'm like a huge fan of Pokemon like Houndoom and Chandelure, which isn't in this game, unfortunately, but you know, Ghost-type Pokemon are awesome. Alright, and that's just a quick message from the person who made this hack. His name is Droiano69, I believe, or 96 or something. But anyway, we spawned in our room and we're gonna go downstairs. Alright, looks like our mom wants to say a thing to us. About time you woke up. Oh man. Here are your things. And she gives us like, well, you guys can't see my bottom screen, but she gives us a ton of menu options. And in this game, this is something that's changed. But you get the bicycle and the running shoes right off the bat, which is awesome. And we get GB sounds, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm sure you know how to use these. Elm has a gift for you. Alright. So what I plan to do with regards to my starter is I'm going to use it until we can get our first Dark-type Pokemon, and then I'm going to pretty much discard it immediately. So yeah, that's going to be until around like Route... like the 3rd or 4th route, I think we can get our first Dark-type Pokemon. I'm not really 100% sure. But yeah. Looks like Lyra's Marill just came up out of nowhere and just like tried to run up to us. I don't know. And then we got this super sketchy red guy in the background. Let's go and talk to him. So this is the famous Elm Lab. What are you staring at? Well, you're very suspicious, dude. So I feel like a lot of people would be staring at you. All right, but we need to go and talk to Professor Elm. Hi, Ro. I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been curious about how Pokemon feel walking outside of their Pokeballs. I was hoping I could have your help with a test. I mean, I'll be happy to take a Pokemon if that's what you want to research. Oh, hey, I got an email. You know, I've always like found it interesting talking about people about what their favorite Pokemon professor is. All right, looks like he's gonna let us choose our Pokemon. And it doesn't really matter what we choose because, as I said, we're gonna be changing out our starter. But we will go with Cyndaquil. Why not? I've always liked Cyndaquil. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Ro, receive Cyndaquil from the Pokemon from Professor Elm. But yeah, what is your guys' favorite Pokemon professor? We won't give a nickname just because, like I said, we're not going to be using it, so don't want to grow too attached to it, I suppose. How do you like walking your Pokemon? Actually, I think that's one of the best features of this game. I really enjoy how like your Pokemon walks with you and you can talk with it and interact with it. I think that's like a little minor detail that really helps to make the game more enjoyable. We're actually going to talk to Cyndaquil right now. He's looking this way and smiling. Ooh. Oh, looks like the lab assistant wants to talk to us. Bro, I want you to have these things to help you with your task. Obtain the potions. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Another thing that you guys will notice about this game if you play it is that the starting items that you get, like all the potions and the Pokeballs, you get a lot more of them. You get a lot more starting items, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Which is nice. Because this game's level curve is considerably more difficult. I gotta say, it's really cute. So yeah, definitely you could use all the items that you get. Alright, well, she said, why don't you show your Pokemon to your mom? It's the first episode, and I'm already having trouble speaking, people. Hopefully this isn't like, you know, foreboding of what's to come. Foreboding, it's such like an ominous word. Professor L must have given it to you. Yes, he did. I see, that sounds a little difficult. Well, all I have to do is investigate, like, how walking with Pokemon is different, or, like, what happens, I suppose, which isn't very difficult in my opinion, but we're gonna get the Pokegear. Alright, every turn should have. Guess what? Okay. Alright, whatever. Yes, I do. I remember how. Alright. Yeah, there is a feature in this game which I think we can access later, but your mom can save money for you, and that is very useful, because you can get some pretty good items. One of the items I got once was a choice scarf, which is pretty much a priceless item, if I do say so myself. Wait 1 second! Oh, Professor Elm forgot something. Classic forgetful Pokemon Professor. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my phone number. Alright, awesome. Now we have Professor Elm's number, so we can not call him and not have him raid our Pokedex, because our Pokedex is probably going to suck, because I don't really like catching a variety of Pokemon. I don't know, I mean, I just catch my 6 Pokemon that I'm going to use on my team and pretty much just, you know, go with that. But yeah, we're going to try and avoid as many Pokemon as possible, because, just as I say that. Ooh, Pidgey, alright. Wild Pidgey appeared, Ghost Cyndaquil, we're definitely going to run. But yeah, actually I probably should try and encounter some wild Pokemon, because as I said, there are a ton of changes. There are changes to the wild Pokemon. This is what is called a 649 hack, or not 649. However many Pokemon there are in this gen, all of them hack, because you can catch all Pokemon in this game. You can catch first generation Pokemon and second generation Pokemon, of course, as well as third generation Pokemon, like Hoenn Pokemon, I guess you could say. Yeah. So the wild list is definitely updated, and the Pokemon you can catch are totally different. Alright, looks like we've got some more grass to run through. Oh, darn it. We almost made it without running into any wild Pokemon. But ooh, looks like this is our first new encounter. And I guess by new encounter, I mean encounter with a Pokemon that isn't originally in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And that's Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is definitely not something you can obtain in the original games. But in this game, you can, which is awesome. And I apologize ahead of time if this emulator lags. Usually it's pretty good with like 4th generation games. It has some trouble with like 5th generation games, but oh, please let me show you around. It won't take long, I promise. Alright. This is a Pokemon Center to heal your Pokemon in no time at all. Who knew? A Pokemon Center. Revolutionary. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. A Pokemon Mart. Revolutionary. Route 30 is up this way. Trails will be battling the Pokemon there. Alright, Mr. Pokemon's house. Yep, sounds good. Okay. And now he's going to take us to the sea. This is the sea. Well, no crap. Some Pokemon are found only in water. Yep, Pokemon like Gyarados, who's one of my favorite Pokemon. Alright, and lastly, he's going to show us house. Here's my house. Remember, follow me, take this old rod. Yes, that is another change in this game. Instead of getting the running shoes from this guy, you get the old rod, which is really cool. So yeah. Alright. Okay, so I think we should go ahead and proceed up Route 30. I mean, why not? Up. The old man is going to come back up to us again. I made it. Forgot about one thing. Take this as a token from me. Map card. Okay. I suppose that's nice. Actually, no, that's really nice. Because now we have a town map. Unlike in Light Platinum. I was always confused about where to go in that game. But unlike in that game, this game I am extremely familiar with. So I pretty much know most of the ins and outs of this game. And it's nice to be playing a game that I actually know what I'm doing in. And most of the stuff I've shown on this channel so far, I haven't really been like, you know, too much of an expert about what I'm doing. But in this game, I feel like I really do know what I'm doing, I guess. Which is basically an overly long-winded way of saying that I'm not going to fail. Ooh, a C-Dot. Okay. This is a dark type, and I might consider catching it later, but for now, I don't actually think we have any Pokeballs. No, we don't. Okay, so maybe next episode. For this episode, I mostly want to get acclimated, and such. Bro found a potion. So I guess I was wrong about the first dark type, us being able to catch being on like the 3rd or 4th route. I guess we can catch one right after that. You're wearing the running shoes. Make you feel like you're flying, don't they? Beware of all the Pokemon trainers. Okay. Sure. Up. Hey, kiddo! How in the world can you... I love this guy. How in the world can you be so oblivious to my eye-catching house? Hold it right there. When you follow that path up north, you will see Mr. Pokemon's house. But before you go, let me finish something. I didn't read the text again. Do you have any apricorns? Okay. Oh my gosh. Apricorns are kind of useless in my opinion. I mean, you can get some like decent Pokeballs and you can like, you know, play around with crap. But overall, they're not really that useful. Apricorns are used to make Pokeballs in case you guys don't know. But yeah, he gives us the apricorn box. Anyway, moving on. I would really like to see some repels. That would be nice. Or I would really like if we had some repels. Ooh, a low tab. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna run for this thing. Run. Oh, that happens once in a while, unfortunately. It will kind of glitch out like that, but it gets fixed really easily. Like, it should be fixed the next time after this battle. Okay. I am really sorry for all the wild encounters, guys. I will try and cut a few of them out. Okay. Ro found an antidote. Sweet. Let's go up here. I mean, this is the only place we can go. Oh, darn it. More wild Pokemon encounter chances. Great! Ooh, a Surskit. It is kind of nice that we are encountering these Pokemon, actually, because I can show off some of the changes to wild Pokemon in this game. Now, I really should be battling some wild Pokemon, but I'm too lazy. Alright, we made it! And look who it is, guys! It's Cynthia! Oh, hello, Mr. Pokemon says a young trainer arrived. Is your name Ro by any chance? I see. I guess you're the trainer Mr. Pokemon was expecting. Cynthia introduced herself. Something about, and now she's gonna say something about the legendary trainer. Anyway, tell how a trainer travels to the lands of Johto and Kanto, catching all the Pokemon known to mankind. He captures the most basic Pokemon. Blah blah blah. Sounds a lot like us, huh? The archaeology in the Johto region appears to be back in the existence of the story. It's interesting to be sure. Thank you for listening to me, Ro. You remind me of a trainer I once knew from Sinnoh. Okay. Awesome. Here, let me give you a small gift. Ro received an Eevee. That's right, guys. We've already received our first non-starter Pokemon, I guess. And I'm sorry to say that we are actually not going to be using Eevee, so I'm not going to nickname it. Just because Umbreon is such an overused Dark type, I would say. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I've used it a ton of times, but I think that's actually precisely the reason that I don't want to use it, because it is so overused. There are some Pokemon who had their types changed to Dark in this game, and I would prefer using those over classic Dark types, such as Umbreon, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, any Umbreon fans. My apologies. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Ro obtained the mystery egg. Alright. A friend of mine from Ekiti gave it to me. Professor Elm might be able to. Something. Okay. I'll stop reading the text. You guys can read, I'm sure. Although I suppose reading the text is probably good for me. Oh, and Professor Oak wants to talk to us, it looks like. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Ro. I was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. Thinking of Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care. You seem dependable. Okay. Looks like he's gonna give us a Pokedex, which is, I suppose it's nice. I mean, you know, I've never been too into filling the Pokedex or anything in any game, except for Pokemon Ruby, which was my first game ever. I did fill up that Pokedex entirely, which took a really, really, really long time. Okay. Alright, well, with that, Professor Oak is off, and we can move on. Alright, looks like we're getting a call from Professor Elm. I wonder what's going on. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here right now. Alright, let's exit out. Okay, guys, so we actually have a pretty important battle coming up, so I think it's important that I grind my Pokemon a little bit, so I will see you guys in a sec. What's up, guys? I am back after training up, and Cynthia is actually now level 7. I didn't train up Eevee at all, just because I figured it wouldn't really be that useful, since, like I said, I'm not planning on actually using Eevee. But yeah, we do have a rival battle coming up. Spoilers. Spoiler alert. So yeah, I figured I would train. And Cyndaquil is at 1 HP. Because it got poisoned, and I was too lazy to go heal, so I just let the poisoning fade away. Poor Cyndaquil. I'm sorry, Cyndaquil. Anyway, moving on. We can come down here, hop over this ledge, which is much appreciated. We don't have to traverse through that grass. I'm gonna go heal up quickly. I suppose I could just leave this in. But yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are definitely games that have a special place in my heart. And Sacred Gold, I believe, is even a huge improvement on those games. It's not like the improvements aren't too complicated, and they're fairly simple, which I think is what the best part about the game. The person who made this ROM hack didn't go overboard with changing things, but at the same time, didn't go underboard, I guess you could say. He made enough changes to make the game a lot better. But anyways, we're gonna be stopped here by some red-haired dude. Got a Pokemon lab? What a waste. That Pokemon's too good for a wimp like you. Whoa, this guy is just talking crap all over the place, and he's gonna challenge us to a battle. Yep, and in case you guys don't know, this is going to be a rival for the rest of the game. You're challenged by Passerby Boy. Totodile. Oh, it's on level 5, okay. I thought it would be a higher level. I mean, I know in the original game it's level 5, but in this game, like I said, things are a lot harder, so. Anyway, this shouldn't be a very difficult battle. We do have 2 Pokemon, worst case, so I'm definitely not worried at all. Alright, should take 2 more tackles from here. Although crit, like, could be bad. Definitely. You're doing okay for someone weak. Dude, I'm literally owning you, like, it's not even close. He always says that crap. Oh, crit. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you talk crap. Alright, you get critted. And that's why I get critted so much, probably, because I talk way too much crap. I'll be like, oh, Cyndaquil, you're doing so great. Crit. Dead. Player defeated, passed by Boy. Are you happy that you won? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure people are generally happy when they win things. I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Oh, that's a bold claim. Uh-oh. 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 Give it back, it's my trainer card. I love how he just like pickpocketed his trainer card, that's so funny. Or maybe he dropped it or something. Quote unquote dropped. Alright, looks like we're back on Route 29. And we can just traverse these ledges here. Not trying to run into too many wild Pokemon. I mean, learning a new Pokemon is good. Learning about like seeing what new Pokemon we can encounter is fun and all, but I hate wild encounters, so we're gonna pass on that. Alright, and we are back in Newbark Town. Oh, we should go to the lab. What am I doing? Yeah, where the heck else would I go? Okay. Who are you? We're investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh no. What an idiot policeman, honestly. Like, Lyra, hold on a sec. Like, some random dude walks in, so it was you. Alright. And then he just trusts some random girl instead of his own intuition, which is funny. Although his intuition is pretty stupid, so I would trust the random girl over his intuition any day. Anyway, so what should we name our rival? I wonder. I mean, I've never really been like a stickler for rivals' names, so I suppose we could just name him Silver. Be a little uncreative here. Alright, S-I-L-V-E. Oh, crap. E-R. Okay. Alright, darn it. We'll get creative with our Pokemon nicknames, don't worry. I see, so Silver was his name, yes. I don't know why I said that in like a musical voice. Anyway, his next assignment is to investigate the red-haired individual, and I'm betting that they won't get anywhere with that idiotic policeman on the case, so anyway. Alright, Lyra's gonna take off. See you, Lyra. And it looks like Professor Elm has got some things to say to us. Ooh, what was Pokemon's big discovery? I love how, like, when we hand him the egg here, he just forgets the fact that his Pokemon's stolen. Elm's like, oh, this is an egg? Oh my gosh. I've always been fascinated by eggs. Alright. Okay, Professor Elm, what? Oh, gave you a Pokedex? Is that true? That's incredible! He's superb at seeing potential in trainers. Yeah, I am different. I really do have great potential, don't I? Alright. Okay, stop talking. I get the point. This guy's like freaking gets this from Black and White. That guy talks way too much. Like, I was playing some Black and White the other day, and literally his speeches take like 10 to 15 minutes sometimes. Well, that's an over-exaggeration, but like, a lot of time is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go in here. Up. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. What can I do for you? Alright, I would highly recommend doing this. If you guys are on the fence about whether or not you want your mom to save money for you, I would definitely highly recommend it. Because she gives you some pretty good items. Like, I've gotten a choice scarf before, as I said. Stuff like Focus Sash is fairly common, although Focus Sash is like a one-use item. So it's not really that good in-game. Alright. Anyway, and she also gives you like berries that reduce the power of attacks that you're weak to. Anyways, Lyra, row, you can catch wild Pokemon Pokeballs. Follow me! Alright. Oh, it looks like she's gonna demonstrate how to catch a wild Pokemon to us. It looks like they're just jumping around. Just like that! Was that too fast? I'll try again, come this way. You know what? I bet you know how already. Yeah, that's another change in this game, actually. Juliano pretty much took out the animation of her catching Pokemon, which is nice. But anyway, Lyra's gonna take off. She gave us some Pokeballs, though, which is definitely very, very nice. But yeah, actually, guys, I think that's a good place to end off the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Pokemon Sacred Gold, the Sinister Challenge. And next time, I promise, we will get to catching some Sinister Pokemon. Because right now, we just have Cyndaquil, Eevee, and an egg. None of which are Ghost or Dark types, so we will definitely get to that. Anyways, guys, as usual, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. The comment question of the day is, what is your favorite feature of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver? And I'll keep this pretty general. Is it the villain organization? Is it your rival? I mean, definitely just let me know. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next episode of Pokemon Sacred Gold.